Go ask him. That's the last problem that I can
That hurt. Hissing at you.
Yes? See.
Beautiful dreams and absence, life and death.
Okay, so Brittany forgives him. She said there's nothing to forgive. Does that mean Sammy forgives himself?
No.
No. He's still pissed at himself.
Yeah, probably. So he says, I wake up the next morning as if God's voice is in my head. Some things have become clear in my sleep. I've been punishing myself. I have not ever forgiven myself. I never thought I should. I feel I need to punish myself since society and God aren't. I don't do it self-destructively with alcohol. I just never give myself a break. I never really fully enjoy anything without being reminded I have a child missing in the world. It was never 100% happiness. It has always been 99 or less, depending on the situation. The voice says, if she can forgive you, then who are you not to forgive yourself? I know it would diminish her blessing on me and that of great-grandfather. Crazy as I know it sounds, I have even more energy than I did before all my reasons for doing what I do have changed. I called anyone I had neglected and apologized. I asked for forgiveness from those I may have offended recently and resolved any issues I have with others immediately that day. The hardest call was to my best friend, Shay. Shay was like a brother to me. I had let the friendship fade away for over a year or two now. Have any of you guys ever done that? Just kind of drifted away from a really good friend?
Yeah.
No
Well, I
reason?
usually have a reason to drift away.
Yeah, you have Julian?
It happens randomly.
Yeah, well, I get busy, and I'm like, oh, I haven't talked to that person for a long time, and then, Shay was like a brother to me. I had let the friendship fade away for over a year or two now. My children missed him as well as my wife. The more time that went by, the easier it was to let him die off from my life. Shay and I were locked up together, and today we are working with youth all over the state. He understood a part of me that no one else can. He always kept it real with me. I decided to text him. Within seconds, he called me, and we picked up right where we left off. All of us had missed him. 2 weeks later, I fly into Austin and drive to see my daughter for the first time. On the flight there, I realized that my daughter has also revealed another level of the path to forgiveness, which I have been alluding to throughout the book. In order to find her father, she had to look inside of herself. We hug, we talk, and we join. That night when I go into Brittany's home, I see Claire's toy corner. She has the exact same kitchen set, the exact same toy box, the exact same toys. It is as if I'm sitting in my own living room. I feel like a twin study. It's still too much to understand at times, but with Grandpa, nothing surprises me for too long. So is it important not to let good friends drift away?
Well, sometimes the good friends aren't that good for you. They might be, you might feel like you were very connected, but might be putting you in the wrong path.
All right, Julian, go.
Find it better.
Oh, there's that.
You guys are pretty young enough to know. You guys probably have been separated from friends like for a couple of years, maybe they moved or something.
Let's call his daughter here.
That's nice. It's bring your daughter to work day.
Whose daughter's here?
Whose daughter is that?
Who's Kelly's?
Oh my goodness. Can I introduce myself?
What are they gonna do?
I have a friend who I've known since first grade. And she was still doing the bad stuff that I stopped doing, and so I couldn't hang around her, couldn't even talk to her, And just about a year and a half ago, we reconnected, and it was just like that time hadn't gone by, and it was almost 13 years that we hadn't talked. And so it's funny, you can be really good friends with somebody and not talk for a really long time. But when you do, it's like, it was just yesterday, you know?
It's just you guys catching up.
That kinda happens with family too. And I could go
Family stuff.
a while without seeing my brothers, but when I do, it's like,
It's all right.
are relationships important to life, you guys?
Well,
They're life and death.
I like her, but
Relationships.
yeah, your life and death.
They are, no, it's true. They are life and death. If
Hey,
you're
girl.
disconnected, you won't live as long.
Are
Is there-
relationships important to life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buster.
Why are relationships important?
Well, like, I'm not saying they're important, like, to me, but, you know, I'm saying, like, in general. Like, some people, yeah, they might care for the relationship because what they got to lose and their family and stuff.